Welcome back to the chat. If you have not heard about the new destination dining spot coming this fall to the Riverside area, get ready to be excited. River and Post Restaurant and Rooftop Lounge is planning to open this October, located at the corner of Riverside Avenue and Post Street. Easy to remember, Riverside and Post, got it? The trendy upscale restaurant will offer great food and breathtaking river views. Look at that, wow. Joining me in the kitchen with all the details, please welcome Jeff McCusker, Managing Editor for River and Post, along with Executive Chef Liz Arana. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. I love when they put me right in the middle. Food this side, drinks this side. I mean, how much better can it get? All right, well, let's talk about the restaurant real quick before we dive into this wonderful food and drink, Jeff. It is the River and Post restaurant,
yes,
which I take it that the inspiration for the name was
the address.
The address. There you go. Riverside is such a hot location for opening a restaurant. Obviously, is that why the restaurant is there?
It's a very historical area. It's a great area. We're happy to move into the neighborhood, so we're just so excited to open October.
And the fact that it's a rooftop lounge is really awesome because there aren't a whole lot around. And when you get up there, I mean,
the view is amazing. You can see all of St. John's River. It's incredible. Yeah.
I know, you got to take advantage of something like that. All right, so let's turn our attention to you, Chef Liz. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your background.
Yes, I've mostly trained in New York City, a little bit in Europe. I've worked for many wonderful chefs, Eric Ripert, David Burke, Alain Ducasse, and Wolfgang Puck. And so I've taken all of these things that I've learned throughout the years and kind of put my touch on a little bit of Jacksonville food. Originally from Miami.
Oh, okay.
So I'm a Floridian.
Yeah,
I went to the University of Florida. So.
Right. There you go. Okay, so you are going to do a dish that is as southern as it gets, but nobody makes it the same. And it is your twist on shrimp and grits, which this is Mayport shrimp and smoked Gouda grits.
Right. So
I know. Henny's are the I know, and it smells so good.
So these are the delicious Mayport local shrimp. They're very fresh. I just picked them up this morning, and I've sautéed them a little bit, and then I make a lobster fumet that has a very French kind of twist on it. It has a little of cgnac in it.
Oh, see, that's the whole shrimp and grits, and nobody makes the same.
Fiend herbs, and I make like a lobster stock with it that's very classically done. So I'm just going to finish it off here for you, and so that's what this sauce is. You can always get it online if you'd like to.
Now, what are the other dishes that are featured at the restaurant?
We're doing, it's mostly mainly a seafood restaurant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, but we'll still have our classic like steak au poivre and steak Diane and a lot of fried fish platters and things like that. We'll do some ceviches.
Oh, nice.
Which I do the twist of my Latin background, actually, with.
Oh God, it smells so good. It really does.
With so I'm just going to finish this off with a little bit of butter and
all right,
some
well, you do this. Jeff, I want you to get started on the drink that you're making, because you're going to make something called a flower sour cocktail, which sounds very interesting.
Yeah, well, elderflower is kind of the inspiration for this one, but being in summertime, this is a super easy drink to make at home or in the Rooftop Lounge. So when you guys come, join us and you can have one of these.
Let me ask you about the Rooftop Lounge. Are there big fans up there? AC blowing for the, because
so
certain time of year.
We have about 4,000 square feet on the outside, and we have a big awning that covers the whole exterior patio. So when it rains, you don't have to go anywhere. And it's a retractable awning. We have fans. We'll have heaters during the wintertime. So it's a pretty special spot. So in here, I have some ice. And there's some basil on the top. I'm just going to put some Tito's in.
And you guys are doing some hiring for the restaurant.
Absolutely.
We are. We're actually in the process of hiring 75 people. About front of house and back of house. So anybody has a resume they want to send to us, they can send that to info@riverandpostjacks.com.
info@riverpostjacks.com.
So I have Tito's here, elderflower, and I'm going to put a little simple syrup.
And that is actually liquid in the raw, which I didn't know they made that in liquid form, which I think is a pretty cool thing.
That's right. Actually. And then a little bit of squeeze of lime, and then some lemon.
This one seems pretty simple. How's the shrimp and grits going over here?
So this is all heated up. I've roasted some corn with some local grits. And I finished it off with a little bit of smoked Gouda and a little Parmesan cheese and butter.
Smells so good.
I know, it does. It smells wonderful.
Thank
now,
you.
Did you want to get back to Florida? What got you back here? I mean, obviously the job, but were you looking? Or
my family, I think, mostly. Yeah, and just my roots and I grew up here. You know, it's just part of my whole being, you know. So I just very excited.
All right, what's going on with the drink?
Now
we're shaking
it
up. This is the important part. Don't get it everywhere. We still have the Prosecco to go, which he is going to open live on television. He says he's not going to get it everywhere, which I believe you. I don't think you will. So now the cool thing, this building, it is a newly renovated building. So it was not a restaurant before.
No, it wasn't.
So you guys had to tell. I mean, why go that direction? I mean, there's lots of places that restaurants didn't work out, and you could, you know, but you chose to take a building and renovate it.
Well, Summit Contracting Group bought the building a couple of years ago.
Okay.
And they have done such a wonderful job. I didn't spill.
You did? Look at this. He's a pro over here.
They've done such a wonderful job renovating the building. We went and saw the space downstairs, and I just thought, wow, this is such an incredible restaurant location. And then when they brought us up to the rooftop, which is on the 9th floor, it was just, it's incredible. It's a honey hole. So
that's awesome.
it's kind of like, you know, you go to Chicago and New York City and Austin, Texas, to see all these rooftop bars. And we have some here, but we have something that's so special and proprietary to us, and it's the view of Jacksonville, which we all love.
100% right. Yep,
you know.
absolutely. All right, we got the drink all done.
Yes,
there
yes.
it is.
We'll garnish it with a little
Looks
basil
good.
as well.
All right, and
that is the shrimp and grits, and I usually just garnish it with some local market greens and some tomatoes.
very nice.
There you have it.
Look at that, beautiful. All right, well, there you go. We've got the shrimp and grits. We've got the flower sour cocktail. And you guys open in October?
That's right.
But hiring now.
We are hiring now.
So you guys need everything, right? Kitchen, everything?
Everything, yes.
All positions.
Well,
that's
thank you so much. I will try this as we go. We'll bring it over there. I guess I'll share it with people too. We'll see. All right. Well, if you want more information, you can visit the website, riverandpostjacks.com. I love that because you'll never forget where it is. You can also find them on Facebook and Instagram. We will be right back.